Hi, I'm Jami Brandli, the Playwright-in-Residence for New Voices Online 2020, and I'm so excited to share the work of our 8 amazing playwrights: Erin, Catherine, Charles, Kara, Jaden, Laura, Trevor, and Lucy. Before I do that, I want to go back in time to when the world was a different place, fall 2019. Heather, my soon-to-be partner in crime, offers me the job, and she is just so excited about this program, how this is the 31st year, the community comes and rallies around it, people come every year, the sights that I would see in Richmond, the people I would meet, and of course the food I would eat, and I said yes. So we move along and everything is great, and then the world changes. April comes around and Heather's got to make the call. And the call is, do we cancel the program or do we go online and do a virtual residency? And I said, we could do this online, we could do it virtual. And Heather was like, yeah. And I said, yes. So then Heather said, yes. And cut to 2 weeks ago, we begin our virtual online 2020 New Voices. To say this was an amazing experience would be an understatement. So I'm going to just take you through very briefly of what these last 2 weeks were like. Week 1, Andrew comes on board, and so it's me, Andrew, and Heather, and we meet with the 8 playwrights every single day for 6 days. And I go over principles of playwriting. We workshop their plays, and the whole time these playwrights are saying, yes, you know, this is a very different experience compared to what they would have had, right? So we're in a Zoom room and we're trying to make this unfamiliar space familiar. And how we do this is by saying yes. So the playwrights continue to say yes to the challenge, to show up for their peers, to show up for themselves and revise. And at the end of week 1, the work that the playwrights did on their plays it was just absolutely mind-blowing. And I'm just so happy they said yes to that first week. Then we get 1 day off and we begin week 2. And week 2 is when I sort of take a step back and watch the rehearsal process. So I got to see, in varying degrees of process, the rehearsals of the 8 plays, and it was awesome to see. We also have 3 more admins come on. Lily, Amy, and Ryan come on board, and so now it's the 5 of us with the admins sort of troubleshooting any technical difficulties, and we allow the directors, these incredible directors, to take over with their incredible casts. And again, it's about making this unfamiliar space familiar, and man, do these directors and cast make the space their own. They continue to say yes to the process, yes to making the play better despite some technical difficulties, and yes to showing up. And then after the rehearsals, we did the recording, and the sense of community really started to expand, right? So we started with the 8 in the first week. The second week, it expanded with the directors and cast, and then it expanded even more with the recordings, where additional people from the community came to see the recordings of these plays. And it was incredible. And everybody continued to say yes. So to the playwrights, I want you to continue to say yes, because your storytelling is incredible. And I want to thank you for an amazing experience. And to the admin, Heather, Andrew, Ryan, Lily, and Amy, thank you so much for making my experience as the Playwright-in-Residence easier than I thought it was going to be. And it was such a joy to work with you all. And that leads me to you, the viewer. I'd like you to say yes. I want you to watch these amazing performances and how everybody in the community and beyond came together to continue the New Voices experience. And by saying yes to watching, I hope that you say yes to donating, because your money and support allow new voices and SPARC to continue to say yes in these very interesting times. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy every single play